here's the helper video for Pink Panther on tuba. This is going to be very difficult for grade 7. There's a lot of range in here, it goes very low, has a lot of chromatics, a lot of weird fingerings. So right here, it's starting on an A. So A is middle finger, should sound like this. Hitting that won't be too hard for you. So it goes A, B flat, which is open, B natural, which is 1, 2, 3, C. So that first little lick sounds like this. Again, it's middle finger, open, all 3 buttons, 1 and 3 on the C. Then when we get to the lowest note there, that's a G and should be 1 and 2. So that's kind of the main riff of the song, but it moves around to a few different key centers. So there's a lot more to learning the song than just that. But pause and rewind and learn that little chunk as priority 1. That comes back really, really often. Okay, so the next little chunk here. This is B, 1, 2, 3. Then B flat, open. A, middle finger. Then A flat, because of the key signature here, the 3rd flat, A flat is 1. Then E flat on 1, and back to A flat. So starting here, the next little chunk is like this. Nice. Then it kind of gets repetitive. A, B flat, B, C. So it's just like that part right there when we go from the end of this line onto this line. So that's most of what you need from the beginning all the way up to about 28. So I'm going to try to play that chunk for you. Here's the beginning to 28. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's a G. Sorry, my 10. That wasn't quite everything. Right here. Here we're at 16. There you've got a D flat. So we've learned that from our chromatic scale, 2 and 3. So if we're starting right here, B flat open, B 1, 2, 3, C 1 and 3, D flat 2 and 3, A flat 1, D flat. So I'll start right here, bar 15, second half where it starts on the B flat. 1, 2, 3. Nice. Now you got to 24, and that's largely the same as that little lick. When we get to 28, it starts what we call a walking bass line. The quarter notes just keep driving along, and this part here, starting on C, not so bad, but right here it goes down to an F sharp. That's 2 and 3, and it sounds like this. Really loose, really floppy. So reading the notes starting right here would be C, D, E flat, G, C, B flat, A, G, F sharp, G, A flat, B flat, F sharp, G, B flat, D, E flat, D flat, which is middle finger up high, C is 1 finger, first finger, B flat, E flat, D flat is 2 and 3, C, B flat, G. Oh, I sorry about that, Avery. Mr. Millen needed to come in for a chat. So I paused the video, and I don't really remember where I was. I think we were talking about the walking bass line, fingerings, and I had read a significant chunk of it here. So I'm going to go down to here, thinking that's maybe about where I left off. Here's an A flat 1, A flat 1, E flat 1, B flat open, A flat 1, G flat 2 and 3, E flat 1, A flat 1. So let me try playing this walking part here now. I'll start right from bar 28 on this C, and I'll do my best to play down to the bottom of the page. And 1, 2, 3. Nice. And you hear a little bit of gurgliness in there. You definitely want to drain the water to the crooks of your tuba. When you hear that, I'm going to choose to ignore and finish the video quick for you here so I can get home on this Friday. The second page, a lot of it is the same as the first page for how it feels, but it's in a new key, higher notes. I think you'll actually find the next couple lines are just pretty easy. Starts on a G, and here's 46. 1, 2, 3. I might have been too low there. Yeah, there's my G. Sorry, I was too low at 46. So here's me playing pick up to 46. 1, 2, 3. And then it's very much like the beginning. So at bar 56 feels like 2 bars, that walking pattern. And then the pickup here starts in that low G 1 and 2 and feels like the beginning of the song. So I'm not going to replay or reread any of that. The ending here jumps back into a walking. And here's the last line. So that's an A flat 1, F open, C 1 and 3, A middle, B flat 1, B natural 1, 2, 3, C 1 and 3, high C 1, a line telling you to gliss, so to fall and then land on a low C. That fall is done by half valving. So you'd start on the high C, get your sound, and then you'd kind of half press these and then bend your lips, and the very last second, snap into the 1 and 3 low C fingering. Let me try to demonstrate that. I'm not a great bass player, so that's not a wonderful gliss, but that's the idea of how it's done. Here is the last line, trying my best to play the 4 bars together. Starts on a low A flat, 1 finger, and a 1, 2, 3, 4. helpful, Avery. Remember, you can pause and rewind and like share the link with yourself to start at a certain spot to help work on just a small chunk. So I'd take like 2 bars or 4 bars of this song, get really good at that, and fake the rest in the first few rehearsals, because playing a bass part like this on your tuba is tough. It has a great history. Back when jazz started in New Orleans, there was no such thing as a bass guitar. It didn't exist yet, hadn't been invented. There was no electricity at that point. So the bass line was usually tuba players, and they played stuff like this all the time. So this is almost like 1910, 1905 historical kind of bass line playing for jazz. So really cool stuff. Thanks, Avery.